Hello, and welcome to this series on exercises that you can do to help arthritic hands. In general, all you need to do is be moving them more than usual. Motion in the hands is what keeps them working. So the first set that we're going to do here is called fists. And so you can begin by just making fists and just work the fingers in and out, making those fists. Do maybe a half a dozen of these. And then change it up a little bit. The next time we make the fist, we're going to make a fast fist and open it up slowly. And then a fast fist and open it up slowly. Get the fingers to stretch out at the end. Fast fist, open up slowly. And then we're going to change it again. This time, it's a slow fist and pop it open. And a slow fist and a pop it open. You don't have to make a tight fist, but we do want to make sure that all of the fingers are used and in motion. And when you're done, shake them out a little bit and get things loosened up. This next exercise is called milking the fingers. It's all about getting more circulation into the fingers. Now, I don't know what kind of experience you have milking cows or goats, but what we're going to do is milk each finger and pull it out to get more circulation into that digit. But we do this in a special order. And we do the thumb, and then the pinky, and then the middle finger, and then the ring finger, and then the index finger. Other hand, milk the thumb, milk the pinky, milk the middle finger, ring finger, and index finger. Now, students in the class always want to know, why do we do it in this order? And my smart alecky response is usually because I say so. But it's actually because of the fact that there are meridians that come down into the fingers that are used for Chinese traditional medicine, and they're associated with various organs in the body, and you want to activate those organs in a specific order. So I could get into the details, but you don't want to know. So milk the thumb, the pinky, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the index finger. And this is a good pull. You want to make sure that you're actually using, some squeezing on each one of the fingers as you do this. It isn't just a little dainty, touch and feely. It's actually pull and milk. So thumb, pinky, middle, ring, index. Other hand, thumb, pinky, middle, ring, index. Do a half a dozen of these. Thumb, pinky, middle, ring, index, and thumb, pinky, middle, ring, index. When you're done, shake them out. And there you go. This exercise I like to call gears. And it's meant to work the backs of the fingers. And the way that you do this exercise is to make a fist, not a tight fist, not an exciting fist. There's always some room in the fist so that you could have a pencil in there and be able to pull it out. All right, so you make a fist and then point the knuckles at each other and press the knuckles together, and you will notice that they fit in, and this is where I'm calling this the gears, right? And now you rotate the knuckles back and forth, and you put some little pressure on the backs of these fingers here to work them back and forth. Now you'll notice when I do this, my left hand, that'd be this one, is lower than the right hand. So after you've done this a half a dozen times, shift the hands so that now the left hand is higher than the right hand, and work those gears back together. And push in a little bit on it. You'll feel some pressure against the backs of the fingers to work them out. So this is for the backs of the fingers. And that's gears. When you're done, shake them out, and there you go. This next exercise is called Punch and Gaze Angrily. It shows up in several Qigong exercises, including the Shibashi series and the 8 pieces of brocade. The punch part, you'll soon see, is all about working the fingers and working the arthritis. The gaze angrily part is actually to help develop your long distance vision. So what you're going to do as you're doing this exercise is find a spot far away and focus on that long distance spot as you're doing the exercise. That helps the vision. But let's talk about the hands. The way the hand works is you punch out, and as you do, you spiral the hand out so that when it's out here, the thumb is pointing down. So the fist comes out, and then you open up the hands. Then, to make the fist, you work from the pinky in and make the fist one finger at a time and pull it back. At that time, the other fist comes out, thumb down, open up, and make the fist, curling it up from the pinky in. And so we find something far away to focus on, and that helps our distance vision, and work your way into making the fist and gathering and gathering and gathering. Do a half a dozen of these or so, or 20 minutes worth, whatever you're up for. And then when you're done, shake them out, loosen everything up. I'm not sure what the official Chinese name for this next exercise is. For me, I've been calling it finger push-ups, which is close, but not exactly how the exercise works. I was really surprised the first time that I tried this exercise. I have a little arthritis in my hands, and I did this exercise and every bit of pain went away. So I was delighted, and I'm happy to share this with you. Starts with the hands with all of the fingers pointing at each other. They do not touch. There's a couple of inches in between the fingers. And what you're going to do is use one finger at a time. I'll hold it like this so you can see what's going on. And you withdraw that finger and then push it forward. And withdraw it and push it forward. So if I'm here, I'm pulling that finger back and pushing it forward. I'm trying to keep the other ones fairly quiet, but don't worry about it if they want to move a little bit. So half a dozen of these, back and point at each other, back and point at each other, back and point at each other. Now it's time for the middle finger. Back, point at each other, back, point, back, point. We're going to do 6 of these. And then the tough one, which is the ring finger. It seems to be the less mobile of all the fingers, but we're going to do 6 of these anyway. 4, 5, 6, and then the pinkies. And finally, the thumbs. Okay, after you've done all that, open the fingers up so that the lagoon points in the palm of the hands are a little elasticized and stretched. And then roll the hands around as if you had an invisible tennis ball in between the hands. And roll this around a little bit this way. Don't be surprised if you feel a little warmth in the center of the palms. Roll a little bit this way. A few times. Then breathe. So inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And do this again about 6 times. And then, after you've done that, very gently let the fingertips touch each other. I get a little zing when the fingertips touch each other. Seems to be a lot of energy going on in there. So, when you're done, shake the hands out a little bit, loosen them up, and you're done. Try that a couple of times a day. I think you'll be impressed. Thank you so much.